Okay, I'm going to call this one cognitive dissonance. It was going to be something else that I'll throw in, but definitely today is cognitive dissonance, which means things just don't fit right together. So we're going to talk today about Zoom fatigue. And Zoom I usually use as a business thing with meetings or coaching or groups. And now you see that I'm in my workout attire because in just a few minutes I'm going to start my yoga Pilates workout with the amazing Jeanette Wilson. Yay! So let's talk about Zoom fatigue. And it's fun because fun. Interesting choice of word, Lynn. We're using Zoom for so many different things now, not just business meetings. It's happy hours and birthday parties for kids, maybe adults. I have a birthday coming up, by the way. Classes. Yeah, I'm taking several classes on Zoom. And then there's even virtual coaching. I coach one of my clients on Zoom every time they're doing virtual therapy. Our church has virtual social hour after liturgies on Sundays and sometimes during the week as well. So all sorts of things happening on Zoom. But have you noticed this thing of Zoom fatigue? And I've been doing some research on it. It's fascinating. It's what's going on in our brains. Oh, and you'll notice. So I'm doing this on Zoom because it just seems right? We're talking about Zoom. And I've got this background going because it is International Coaching Week. And if you would like to know some more about that, wait, let me find my hand. There we go. Put it in the comments below and I'll get some information to you. Zoom said, you don't have to have a green screen if you download this new update or something. They lied. That's why I'm kind of going in and out and all this stuff. I just, it goes with the cognitive dissonance. It doesn't quite work. Here's what happens when we're on Zoom. There's time delays. There's audio drops, video freezes. Oh, those just drive me nuts. Micro interruptions, that's what we call them. And they're micro interruptions in the flow of human interaction. It makes it harder to focus. These micro interruptions are disruptions. See how I did that? Just below the surface of your consciousness. Where's my hand? Oh, it's over here. Okay. Just below the surface of your conscious awareness. Our brains try to fill in those gaps and make sense of the disorder that's going on up here with these little blips going on. And so as a result, we feel vaguely disturbed, we're uneasy, and tired. Now that goes along with all the other trauma that we have with the COVID-19 and what's going to happen, what's going to open, what's going to close, everything. Do I still have to wear my mask? Should I have my mask on right now? Breathe. They did some research, and I'm assuming this was like long ago, on interpreters at the UN. When they were the translating that they do, listening in one language, coming out another language, they have found they got burnout, fogginess, and alienation. So there's a connection with connecting to people. Now I have a recent experience of this because I'm actually coaching a board in Russia, in Russian. And the trick of it is my brain is trying to translate what I'm hearing into what I know, which is usually when I'm hearing Russian, I think more in bigger concepts and impressions and feelings than I do words. Because if I translate into words in English, that just adds one more layer of complication. And so I was listening in Russian, and if I listen to the Russian and talk in English, usually I can do that in a general way. I'm not an interpreter. So I did this one session with them, and oh, my brain was on fire trying to think in Russian, talk in Russian. That did take a little bit of translation word to word. Anyway, your brain gets tired with all this stuff. So for humans, we need to be in tune with those minute facial expressions that we notice. And on Zoom, it messes with your perception and your ability to tap into, there's these things up here that are called neurons, mirror neurons. And when we come into contact with another person, our mirror neurons connect with their mirror neurons. And I believe it's like 0.04 seconds that it takes for that connection to happen. And we immediately know, is this person like me or not like me? Isn't that fascinating? I love that stuff. And that's what creates connection and empathy between us and other people. So on Zoom, it's hard to read reactions and predict behavior. Here comes some more cognitive dissonance. The doggies are up. Oh boy, here they come. Look, let's see if I can get them on this. Oh my goodness, I got dogs all over. Oh, hi doggies. Okay, go away. Go away, I love you. You're gonna mess up my computer. Oh, this is gonna be the funnest video ever. Okay, thank you, Stephen. So they mess with the, I hope I've got all this stuff up that's not supposed to be. Hi, I'm back. Whew, are we having fun yet? All of this, do you get it? We have to do more work. Uh-oh, here comes a dog again. We're super focused also on how we look. Hey, babies. Super focused on how we look. And so we focus on ourselves. And like even right now, I'm looking at myself instead of looking at the camera. Because we want to make sure, is my hair right? Oh, does my shirt look right? Can you see all the wrinkles on my face? You know that. All of these disruptions make it hard to trust. Trust is a huge thing in a conversation. And it kind of blurs everything. We don't want to take a risk when that trust isn't there. And those little micro interruptions cause that. Thank you, Stephen. Michael Hyatt has sent out several emails that have tips on how to deal with this. Ooh, wow, look at that. The light's better when he opens the door. Huh, I'm learning all the time. So his recommendation is that you use speaker view. So just the person that's speaking is big, which is why you can see all my wrinkles. And in a meeting, we tend to look at the gallery view where you can see, it's like the Hollywood squares. And then we can see everyone. But if you look at the speaker view, you're just looking at the person that's talking. And so that kind of calms things down a little bit. There's supposedly a way that you can hide your image. Here's what they said. Right click in, you know what, I'm gonna try it right here. Right click on the video. And I get the choices of mute my audio, stop the video, or rename. But Michael says you can hide your image. Try it. If it works for you, let me know. That's all I've got for you today, is just a little bit of understanding of why we all are running around with this Zoom fatigue. And I have 1 minute till my workout starts, so I'm gonna let you go. Have a great day. Hope this hasn't been too disturbing for you. Enjoy your Zoom fatigue. We'll talk later. Next time we'll talk about the puppies. I'll try to get him to do some tricks for you. Thanks for coming. Bye.